Welcome to Behind the Reel. I'm Destiny, here to give my unfiltered opinion on all things entertainment, including but not limited to comics, TV, movies, and even video games. So grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's get to these news stories. Okay, firstly, The Witcher has resumed production on season 2, and they're filming in the UK. That's it. That's the story. I just wanted to report that they're finally filming, so I am very happy about that. We'll see when we can finally get season 2 of The Witcher, because I'm very excited for it. And in our next story, it has been reported that Garth Davis will be directing a Tron 3 film with Jared Leto starring. Honestly, I'm not quite sure about this, just because I feel like I just have to see some images, a trailer to really get behind this movie. From what I see, he's just not like a visual director, not the way that Tron Legacy was very visual and very eye-catching, of course. So again, I'll just have to wait for a trailer to really get behind this movie. And in other news, New York Comic Con has announced, not surprisingly to me, that they're going virtual this year just for safety reasons. So New York Comic Con is going to be from October 8th to the October 11th, and they'll have panels. It'll be hosted on YouTube, I believe. And I'm not sure how many panels will actually be pre-recorded or how many panels will be live. I hope more panels are actually live, so it really does feel like an event, like a real event. Because I feel like with San Diego Comic Con, and there are too many panels that were just too pre-recorded. I didn't really feel that San Diego Comic-Con or Comic-Con at home was really successful in creating like an event-like feeling like they usually are. So hopefully New York Comic-Con will do a better job. And in other news, I'm very, very disappointed to announce that the original creators of Avatar: The Last Airbender, Michael DiMartino and Brian Konietzko, have left the live-action adaptation that is going to be made with Netflix. And they have left for creative differences, and I am so disappointed in this news, because they were really the only reason I was looking forward to a live-action adaptation. I'm not even going to lie. They put so much detail and love into the original animated series that I was hoping that they could, you know, be behind the live action adaptation and make sure everything went well. And the fact that they had to leave for creative differences, there could be no compromise met, just really, I have no faith in this live action adaptation that they're making with Netflix. I have zero faith. I just say throw it in the trash. I'm not even kidding, because I really don't think that's going to turn out to be well. I don't think respect is going to be given to the original series, especially when we already have a horrible movie that was made, a live action movie that was already disrespectful to the original series, and I just don't want that to happen again. Netflix, it was also said that Netflix, the reason they disagreed was Netflix wants to age up the characters to allow for more romance, sex, blood, gore, all that stuff. And they want to be able to cast white actors to allow for diversity in the cast. What? I just don't get it. I just don't understand why people don't understand. Why do you have to cast white actors to play characters who are originally Asian? That doesn't make any sense to me. That really doesn't make any sense to me. Do they not think that people want to watch this show, or they won't want to watch it because there's no one white? I just don't get it. So again, throw this in the trash. That's my consensus. Okay, next story before I go into a rant. But seriously though, if you are even interested at all in Avatar: Last Airbender, because some people really think it's just for kids, it's not. I did watch it as a kid, but I rewatched it when it came onto Netflix as an adult. It holds up so well. The storytelling is so great. Again, a lot of detail put into the show. So just go watch it on Netflix. To watch the original cartoon, you will have a good time, I'm telling you. And if you want to see more of my opinion on Avatar: The Last Airbender, I reviewed it and I did some character highlights on They Love Streaming, which I'll link that down below. Again, just watch the original show, because I have no faith in this adaptation. So So in the next story, Zac Efron has been cast to be a lead in the Three Men and a Baby remake for Disney Plus. We don't know yet who, like which of the men he will be. I'm assuming the leading role, the main role. But I think this is great. I'm very interested in this remake. I will be interested to see who the other two men will be for this. But I think it's pretty cool to see Zac Efron return to Disney. So that's just my consensus from this story. And in our last major story for this week, there will be a reboot of Fresh Prince Bel-Air as a drama, and this is actually based on, I think this was a couple years ago that a trailer came out made by Morgan Cooper, and he reimagined Fresh Prince Bel-Air as a drama. And at first I wasn't sure about this, like I wasn't sure because there were so many things saying, oh, it'll be a dark and gritty take on the series. I don't think that's the case. I think the way that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was a comedy with dramatic, situations, I think this show will be a drama with some comedic situations, but just, but I did go and watch the trailer named Bel-Air by Morgan Cooper, and it definitely is very well made. It made me way more interested in this project, and I really hope that HBO Max gets this project, because right now it's being shopped around between, I believe, Netflix, Peacock, and HBO Max. So I really hope HBO Max can get it, because I just trust them more, and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is already on HBO Max, so it would be great if the remake could also be on HBO Max. So I'm actually looking forward to this, and I will also link that trailer down below so you can see what I mean. It's very good, very well made. So on to our trailer of the week. Netflix has finally released the trailer for The Devil All the Time, starring so many people, but mainly that I noticed. Tom Holland, Sebastian Stan, Bill Skarsgård, and Robert Pattinson. It's an overall ensemble cast. And I'm just in a period where I just need as much content as possible, and I've been waiting for this trailer because I heard about them making this movie so long ago. So I'm excited that the trailer finally came out, and the movie will be on Netflix, I think September 16th. So looking forward to that. So for our upcoming shows and movies, I'm very excited for Lovecraft Country that is premiering on Sunday the 16th at 9 p.m. on HBO. It's a drama horror television show starring Jonathan Majors, Journey Smollett-Bell, and Courtney B. Vance, and it's produced by Jordan Peele. So I'm just very excited for this show. Again, it will be a weekly show, but I do love drama, horror, type of things. So again, very excited. Again, just need new content. And upcoming after that, very excited again that Lucifer season 5 part 1 will be premiering on Netflix on the 21st. Again, Netflix is back and forth because I don't understand how they're handling Avatar Last Airbender, but since they've handled Lucifer after picking it up from Fox, I think they've done a really great job. So that's why I'm very looking forward to season 5 on the 21st, which is a Friday. And lastly, I just have to mention DC Fandom, which is next Saturday on the 22nd. And they actually just released a link so you can make your schedule for DC Fandom, which again, I'll put that in the description down below. And again, I'm really looking forward to this. They really have done really good advertising for this event. It's basically like a Comic-Con event, but it's just for DC properties, like shows, maybe the comics, movies. I'm expecting to see the trailer for the Snyder Cut, which again, really looking forward to. So DC Fandom, if as much news and trailers come out as I'm anticipating, that may get a whole entire video. So again, very looking forward to it a lot. And I really do like that DC Fandom is a global event. It will be on for 24 hours. But the way they explained it, they basically said that it'll be on for 24 hours, but it's really 8 hours of content that will be played 3 times, and then there will be some panels that will only be once. So that means like in different time zones you can still see everything. So everyone gets to experience, DC fandom, which I think is so great. So that's this week's news. Tell me what you think of everything down below, and I'll see you next week. Bye guys.